Ladies and gentlemen, Street Talk and Other Stuff, Mike, Maddog, Magnotti, thanks for tuning in today. Appreciate you being here on this rainy day in July. Hey, don't go outside. It's raining a little bit, but nice to have you here. Good to be here. You know, I kind of like the rain. It's nice. It cools things off a little bit. But then again, I don't have what they call seasonal depressive disorder, where the rain actually makes you depressed. We don't want to talk about that. But hey, got a good show for you today. Got a lot of stuff I want to talk about. But there's a show running right now, directed by a gentleman named Pete Kapler. Now, Pete was on a couple weeks ago to talk about the show. It's a Shakespeare play called The Tempest. It's got one more weekend to run. My wife and I saw it this past Saturday night. Great show if you're a Shakespeare buff, or even if you're not. It's a good one to get introduced to Shakespeare, but they did an excellent job. But tickets may still be available. You can just, Google it. Numerica Pack, Performing Arts Center, go to the ticket office. I mean, if I can figure out how to get there, you guys can, okay? But it's a great show. Got one more weekend to run. Don't miss it. And I want to remind you, Hands on a Hard Body, the Hot August Night Show coming up, opening on August 1st. Oh, heavyweight cast, if I say so myself. Directed by Jamie Dunnigan, who does a great job both with the Hot August Night Show and the Follies for the Hospital Guild. But hey, we'll talk more about that. But, before we get going today, I just want to, there's a recent survey done by the UN. The only question asked worldwide was, would you please give your honest answer to the opinion of your country about solutions for the issues of food shortage in the world? Now, the survey, this was a huge failure. In Africa, they didn't know what food meant. In Eastern Europe, they didn't know what honest meant. In the rest of Western Europe, they didn't know what shortage meant. And in China, they didn't know what opinion meant. And then in the Middle East, they didn't know what solution meant. And in South America, they didn't know what please meant. And in the United States, we didn't know what the rest of the world meant. Maybe that's not so funny, but okay, Street Talk and Other Stuff. Mike, Maddog, Magnotti, thanks for tuning in. Hey, I got a cool guest today, okay? We've got a new system of electing council people for the city of Wenatchee. We're going to talk about that, but Street Talk and Other Stuff. Mike, Maddog, Magnotti, you stick around. We'll be right back. So.
Only one dealership in Wenatchee has Motor Trend's SUV of the Year and Truck of the Year. That's right, Town Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram has the all-new Jeep Wrangler and the all-new Ram 1500 pickup. Or get the best of both worlds in the new Jeep Gladiator. Visit Town Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram today for more information on these award winners and see why there's no reason to leave town to buy your next vehicle.
Hi, this is Brian Snyder with Black Rock Asphalt Services here in Wenatchee, your local Black Rock Seal Coat company. Have you looked at your driveway or parking lot lately? Is it gray and oxidized? Does it have cracks that have not been taken care of? Or do you have striping that is pretty much non-existent? Please give us a call locally here, 509-665-9769. Learn more at blackrockasphaltsealcoating.com.
Ready to chill? Come to the Big Chill Cider Fest Saturday, July 20th. Be amazed by the high-quality ciders crafted right here in North Central Washington. From pear to apple to cherry, from dry to sweet. Sip and savor from 13 cider makers. Let your taste buds take flight. Get tickets now, CascadeFarmlands.com. We thank our sponsors for supporting this message.
Rootwood Cider Company, handcrafted cider, homegrown apples, located in Manson on Lake Chelan.
If you love tennis, you need to experience Central Washington's best-kept secret, Harmony Meadows. Harmony Meadows is a world-class destination tennis and event center nestled between the Cascades and Orchardland in the beautiful Chelan Valley. The 8 outdoor tennis courts feature Lake Hole Masters 8, a cushioned surface used at the Miami Open. There's also 2 outdoor pickleball courts. With the stunning backdrops, Harmony Meadows is your ace destination. Call or see them on the web. Harmony Meadows.
Street Talk and Other Stuff. Now, I'm very happy to introduce my new friend, Mr. José Cuevas. Mr. Cuevas?
Thank you, Mike.
Senator
Thank you.
Cuevas?
Thank you.
Very nice to have you here. Now, this is the thing. For the first time, our elections in this fall for city council people, we have the city council has broken down the city into different districts. So there's going to be some at-large people running who represent the entire city, but then specific people running from specific districts. And Senor Cuevas is seeking to represent the first district, which is where I live, basically South Wenatchee. So I wanted to have you on to talk about, well, whatever you want to talk about.
Excellent. Well, first of all, thank you for the invitation.
Hey,
I'm
my
really happy
pleasure.
to be here and saying
My
hi to
pleasure.
everybody. Hey, Jose Cuevas here.
Yeah. It's nice to have somebody who dresses nice, you know? Because, my audience is used to, why is that slop? Yeah, but, I want you to look good,
You
okay?
got to look professional. I mean,
Exactly.
you're on TV. Hey,
Who says you do? This is my show. I can dress anywhere.
Yeah,
I
you
want.
should have told me that before.
But no, you look sharp. You look
Thank
cool.
you. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay, a little bit about yourself,
Well, I'm 39 years old. I've been living here in Wenatchee most of my life. Been here more than 32 years. I grew up working with the farms, the orchards, picking, pruning, and everything. I'm married for 17 years.
Oh,
in May.
congratulations.
Thank
Cool.
you.
Good.
And I have a beautiful wife. Her name is Adriana. She owns a beauty salon.
Oh,
And
is that named?
Adis, yes.
Yeah.
After
That's her name. Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, I've heard of it. Haven't been there myself, which is rather obvious.
I'll invite you over to come over.
Okay, cool. Cool. Do you think she can do anything with this?
She'll give you a good discount. And I have 3 beautiful kids.
Oh, cool. Good for
the
you.
oldest, thank you. The oldest is 16,
Yeah.
and she's going to be a junior this year. She's involved with the varsity Applettes. And,
Oh, cool. My wife was an Appalette.
Oh, really?
Yeah, back when
Excellent.
she was in high school, yeah.
Oh, wow, that is nice.
Yeah.
And she's also in the mariachi band, so she's doing 2 things at
Cool. What
once.
does she play in Marachi?
It's not the guitar, it's the vihuela. I don't know how you say it in English.
Is it that real big guitar?
No. It's a smaller,
smaller one,
smaller
okay.
version of the guitar.
Yeah.
It has 5 strings instead of 6.
Okay.
It's just about the guitar.
Okay.
And my other daughter, she's 13, and she's a great arts and craft person, and she likes to run.
Really?
She's a jogger.
Oh, cool.
She'll leave me behind if you gotta be fast.
What kind of mileage does she do? when
Oh
she
gosh, I haven't tested that out. But
Okay.
she just, as long as they're healthy, that's what I want.
Yeah, cool.
That's a good thing. And my son, he's the youngest. He's 8.
Mm-hmm.
He's a soccer player. He wants to become a YouTuber, professional soccer player.
Oh, cool.
That's what he
All right.
says.
Good.
Yeah,
And what
so-
grade was he in? Third grade?
He's
then?
going to be in 4th grade.
4th grade, okay. Yeah. He's about the same age as my
He's
grandson.
almost 9 next month. So,
Oh, cool.
yeah.
Good.
And these kids keep me busy.
I'll bet they do, yeah.
I can't hardly sleep, but which is good.
Yeah.
I like that, and I'm looking forward to be wherever they want to be. So
Yeah, excellent. So,
always give them the full support.
all right. So, and what was I going to ask you? Tell us more about yourself. So, family.
Well,
That's right. What do you do? I know you said you work for 2 different places.
yes, I work as a coach operator for Link Transit.
Okay.
I've been there almost for 12 years.
Okay.
It's one of the best companies. I enjoy working because I love seeing my Wenatchee, the scenery.
Yeah.
I get paid to watch the scenery. That's pretty nice.
Oh, yeah,
huh?
cool.
Who does that? And I also I'm a life agent for life insurance. I'm a representative for Primerica. So I
Oh,
help
cool.
out families get better rates than any other company.
Okay. Now, have you seen any of the new Link commercials featuring that gal named Marie Scanlon?
I've seen a lot of those, yes.
That's my daughter. And those kids are my grandkids, yeah.
Nice. I mean, I seen a lot of videos, and they're still filming more. And I've been noticing that I was in one of them too, so it's pretty nice.
Oh, cool.
If you see me
All right.
saying high five to one of the kids, I was there.
Yeah. So you lived in Wenatchee most of your life?
Yes.
Okay, and 39 now, you've been here 32 years?
Yes.
So you feel a connection to the community, okay?
Yes.
And this is, I think we said this before, this is what's motivating you for wanting to run for city council, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what inspired you to, to take this step? Because it's a major step,
It's big. I mean, I didn't realize it was going to be big until I've been really on it. I've been working for the company, driving around on the routes, especially South Wenatchee route.
Sure.
For years, I've been noticing that the city has not done anything to improve road safety with their children on the sidewalks and the streets and even on the landscapes.
Yeah.
And that got me thinking for for a few years, and it's like, there's something going on. What's going on? You know, something needs to do something.
Right.
So I just let it go and continue on, and it just kept going to my head. It's like, wait a second, how come nobody has done anything? I have not seen no improvements. We need something or somebody to do something about it. This is looking ugly. Not to discriminate against anybody, but it looks ugly, and I wanted it to make it look real beautiful because I love Wenatchee.
Yeah.
This is my city. This is my
I do
town.
too. I do too.
Yes, I love
it's
it.
a great town.
It's the best. Who's not coming to Wenatchee and living?
Yeah, no, it's great. I love it. I love it. So.
This is my community. I love it. I mean, and we have all 4 seasons and beautiful landscape, rivers, mountains, hills.
I don't like the winter, but I love Wenatchee. Okay, come on. I'm sorry. It's just that 4 seasons thing was a prod. You know, my wife says that I like the seasons. I go, yeah, it's a good thing I love you more than I hate the winter. So.
Hey, the good thing you can cuddle in the winter.
That is true. That is true. Yeah.
Everything is great. So. Ever since back in 1999, when I used to work for the Washington State Migrant Council, I had a little bit of experience to see how the city officials were working.
Right.
And that inspired me to go for mayor back in the day.
Really?
But I was too young. I knew I was too young. Okay. I was only 19, 20 years old. And I had commitment. I was like, I want to do something for the city because back in the day, there was a lot of gang issues going on.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do something because I know I can. I can have that connection with the with the people. But then again, I wasn't ready. Now I'm 39.
Sure.
20 years later.
Right. You got some maturity on.
I got an invitation from a nice lady that she's been helping me, and she says, "We're looking for candidates to run for city council. You want to apply?" And I said, "Yes."
Cool.
But first, let me talk to my wife.
Yeah, smart man.
Yes.
Smart man.
You can't do this on your own.
No. A decision like that, you make sure you talk to Senora Cuevas and say, "May I please?"
You gotta have permission before you start doing
big
something.
time. Smart guy. He's a smart guy, folks. So.
I got the invitation. I start filing the paperwork, and she says, and I told her, yes, I want to do this because I think this is the time that I want to start making a difference for the people out there and help my community. This is my city, and I want to make it grow, make it bigger, make it better. So this is it.
And we've just got, we've got a major Hispanic population here, particularly in our district, which is great. And I know that you're going to say you're not going to represent just the Hispanic population, you're going to represent everybody, which I have no doubt is true, but that part of our population does need a special voice. I mean, come on, we can't deny it, I mean, we can't deny the fact that the Hispanic population needs a better voice on the city council. I think Ruth Esparza has done a great job.
She has,
okay,
yes.
But, you're right, it is time. It's time for, a fella like you to step up and say, come on. So.
And I'm really happy how the way the new process is working for the districts, how they number them and how they put them in sections. And I'm glad I got District 1 because that's the district, it represents where I live.
Right.
That's the area that I wanted to improve.
Yeah.
So it fit perfectly, and I'm ready for it.
Good.
So let's go, let's do it.
Okay, well, I'm there too, that's where my wife and I live.
Excellent.
Down there, so.
I'll be working there closely.
Okay, so specifically, you mentioned things about road safety and that type of thing. What type of specific needs do you see for District 1? Okay, just that district, not the city as a whole.
Just as district, yes. We need I've been noticing a lot of students walking on the streets, and during the summer and the winter times, and during school hours, and to me that is not safe because I've been noticing there's a lot of drivers not paying attention while driving. Yes, you notice that most of the
right now walking in the streets due to lack of sidewalks type of thing. Okay,
because there's no sidewalks. I've been seeing people with crutches. I've been seeing people in mobility devices, and they're on the streets. And that's a big ADA regulations, and that's a big concern for our safety here in the city, and nobody has done anything about it.
Right.
And that's why I took that big step. It's first them, then us. People, especially people with mobility devices, they need to be in a safe zone situation. So we need sidewalks for our schools. We need streets, paved streets. We need more stop signs, more lights out there for the crossing of the students in school zones.
Okay.
I've noticed they have one of those safeguards and with flagging.
Yeah.
But it's not helping much because people are still speeding, and we need to do something about that. I noticed that people are always still on their cell phone while driving, and that
Oh, gosh, yeah, I notice that
scares
all
me.
the time, you know, and I say, I wish I was a cop and I could do something about that. You know?
That's what I keep saying to my head. I'm like, oh, I want to give him a ticket because that's not right. You know, kids are first. You know, that's my main focus, road safety. You know, I've been asked. Some people want to put more lights because during at night, when people are afraid to walk or jog the
Sure.
streets because you can't see. They're scared of somebody coming over
Right.
or you know, kidnapping or whatever, and we need more lights out there.
Okay. Okay, well, look, we're going to need to take a quick break, okay? But again, I want to point out, we're talking with Mr. José Cuevas. He is running for Wenatchee City Council, specifically for District 1, but of course, not only representing the needs of District 1, which is the district where I live, but also being prepared to take care of the needs for the whole city. But we've got more to talk to him about when we come back, but we got to take a quick break. So Street Talk and other stuff. Mike, Maddog, Magnotti, you stick around. We will be right back.
Oh.
Hey everyone, did you know that the NCW Life channel is North Central Washington's go-to source for news? No matter how you prefer to view your news, NCW Life has you covered. Watch the evening news weeknights on TV, stream it, read it at ncwlife.com, or catch the latest news by following us on Facebook. Stay informed with local news, sports, weather, and shows featuring local people and events. NCW Life, a reflection and a spotlight of the communities we call home.
Ready to chill? Come to the Big Chill Cider Fest Saturday, July 20th. Be amazed by the high-quality ciders crafted right here in North Central Washington. From pear to apple to cherry, from dry to sweet. Sip and savor from 13 cider makers. Let your taste buds take flight. Get tickets now, CascadeFarmlands.com. We thank our sponsors for supporting this message.
The Kashmir Chamber of Commerce, supporting and promoting the businesses in Kashmir.
I have a hereditary bone disease from the female side of my family. My bone loss was so significant that you could almost see the roots. I became embarrassed and I started covering my mouth. Eating became very difficult as far as I stopped eating apples, corn on the cob, things that you just eat as it is without utensils. Dr. Divis was my dentist prior to having implants. We talked about traditional dentures or implants, and implants was the only way really that I could go. John Divis and all of his office staff, they checked on me throughout all the processes. I would never go anyplace else. Today, I can eat corn on the cob. I can have apples. Thanks to Dr. John Divis and his staff, I have my smile back. I feel more confident. I am me again.
This is John Divis. Let our team help you solve your dental needs.
This is the NCW Life Community Calendar brought to you by Health Alliance Northwest. Lake Chelan Bachfest is happening now through Saturday. Over 100 professional musicians from across the country will bring exceptional music to the Chelan Valley. Full Circle Theater Company and the Numerica Performing Arts Center present the first annual Twilight Theater production, The Tempest. Showtimes are Thursday through Saturday at 7:30 p.m. at the PAC. For more information and other community events, visit ncwlife.com.
Okay, we're back. We're talking with Mr. José Cuevas. He's running for Wenatchee City Council District 1, district in which I live, predominantly the southern part of Wenatchee. Now, is this seen as specifically a Hispanic district, mostly, you know, people of Hispanic background live in there?
Yes, I don't know statistically the percentage of numbers, but I can truly matter say yes, because the way, as I've been traveling all over this District 1 area, and the majority is Hispanics.
Yeah, well, my neighborhood predominantly is, you know.
So, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna be working mostly with Hispanics. I'm working with everybody.
Right.
Everybody who lives in District 1, I mean, I'm gonna be their voice. I'm gonna represent them. So yes, the District 1, anybody who lives there will be under my hand.
All right, great. And what have you been hearing from people in our district?
You know, I've been hearing a
about what their
lot of
concerns
things,
are.
a lot, and after hearing all this, it's like, oh my God, what am I being into? One of the main things families have been concerned is about lights in the alleys, on the streets.
Yeah.
there's still some gang activity in the late night
Right.
happening, and they want something to be done.
No, it's mostly tagging and graffiti
Yes,
lately, right?
yes.
Okay, yeah.
And people are not happy about that. Other concerns I've been hearing about small businesses
Right.
on Ferry Streets and Wenatchee Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
They say that the traffic is going too fast. The speed limit 30, people are not going 30, they're going more than that,
Right.
beyond that, and I can see that. They said, is there a way you can put a stoplight,
Yeah.
you know, on this intersection? And I'm like, I'll do my best,
Mm-hmm.
because I live in this area. Yes, I want my kids to cross in the safe zone and go buy from your market. Yes,
Right, exactly.
You know, I mean, otherwise the yellow flashing light, it's a good source for pedestrians to cross, but not yet again. The drivers are not letting them go. Cars are still going by, and that's one of the concerns.
Right.
People have been telling me, hey, you know, people are not stopping for kids.
Yeah, we do need more enforcement on that.
So we need
Yeah.
something better that we can enforce, and I think I got the solution, and we're gonna work that out.
All right, great, good.
Other businesses and other families and residents been saying, hey, we need you to work on landscape. I was like,
Yes, and I got a great idea for that, but go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead.
and I'm like, that's what I want to do. I mean, hey, when you come to Wenatchee, especially from the East Wenatchee side on the bridge, you know, you want Wenatchee to look beautiful. Once you come to Wenatchee and you see that beautifulness, that's the way we want to go.
Right.
And so we want landscape, and I was like, yes, that's me. We want everything decorated, beautiful, clean, put flowers.
He's killing
gardens,
me here.
I mean, everything.
Because I got a great idea for this.
Well, you got to help me with that too.
Okay, I will.
I can't do this on my own.
Because we don't have irrigation water where we live. And yeah, we keep our lawn green. The city should give those of us in the south end who are doing that a break on the doggone water prices, because water
Yes.
is expensive.
That's one of the main concerns
Oh,
people have been
gosh.
saying.
Yeah.
Yes, the water's too expensive. People are not using from irrigation from their own
Right,
water.
we don't have
And
irrigation where
and
we
it's
are.
inexpensive,
you know?
even me. And I
Yeah.
keep saying to my wife, why is the water too expensive in our area? We don't use much.
Right,
You know?
and you drive through the south end of town and you see the people who are trying, but you would see also people who aren't doing anything. And a lot of it is with some of the rentals, okay?
Even
And I
that.
think they should be cracked down on, but I think if you can show that you're keeping your property up, the city should give you a break on your water prices.
They should. I noticed, like you said, about the water issue. If we have irrigation, everybody will be using a better, beautiful landscape.
Yeah.
Then you see a lot of lawn that's dry. Why? Because the water is too high.
Right, yeah.
It's too high, and we need to do something about that. That's one of the main concerns. Somebody was talking about in a meeting that I had, that we gathered together with other representatives. We were talking about that, and that's one of the main issues too.
All right, cool, okay.
We gotta,
Thank you for letting me get
Yes,
that off my
yeah.
chest, so.
we're working on that. So.
So what other plans do you have for our district? You know, talk about some of them, you know.
There's I want District 1 to be one city, one community
Okay.
with the rest of the city. We don't want to be a community left over on the side.
I see.
We want
Right.
to build bridges, get connected, get together, help each other, help each neighbor out. We want to be one beautiful city, and that's what I want to work for.
Okay, great.
Have connections. I know about the South Wenatchee area. It's a little, yes, it might look a little low income and everything, but hey, I live there. I live happy.
Yeah, well, you mentioned, it is an area where it is not predominantly low income, but it is somewhat of a low income area compared to other areas in the city,
So
so.
I want to make Wenatchee look beautiful.
Okay.
That's what I want, and have our residents happy.
So is there any specific thing you're thinking for the entirety of the community? You know, I mean, Wenatchee as a whole, not just District 1? Anything specific you want to take a look at or work on?
Well, that's the thing. I want to work together with the other council members, that we want to make our district be the same as the others.
Okay, all right.
Because in comparison.
Have the same priority.
Yes.
Right.
And give us a hand. Hey, you don't need to take care of your district. Your housing and everything looks perfect, looks great. Your neighborhoods are great. Come on over and give me a hand. We gotta lift up our community so we can be in the same page.
Okay, well, good.
That's what I
Sounds good. Well, look, we're talking with Mr. José Cuevas. He is running for Wenatchee City Council as a representative specifically of District 1, and you will see his name. Is it going to be on the
November, Albert.
November? Okay, it's not going to be the primary?
No.
Okay. Because there's only two of you
Only
running.
two.
And there is another gentleman who is running. I'm trying to get him scheduled to be on the show too, but we've run into a little bit of scheduling conflicts. But hey, we're gonna come say goodbye to Mr. Cuevas in a minute, but we gotta take a quick break, so stick around. Street Talk and Other Stuff, we'll be right back.
Break out the shorts and sunglasses. Summer is here. So, moms and dads, what have you planned for the kids this summer? Registration is now open to sign up online using our new Rack app or by calling the club. Our team of professionals have multi-sport camps, swim and tennis lessons, swim team, and much more packed into our summer schedule. I'm Emma, Rack membership coordinator, and we've got you covered with our full lineup of family fun. Special summer memberships are on sale now. More details at wrac.org or call 662-3544. The Rack, where we play every day.
The best pizza in the known universe is right here in downtown Chelan, so come on up. For the best locally crafted beer and barbecue in Chelan, come on up.
For the best down-home scratch country cooking in North Central Washington, you'll find it in Manson. Come on up.
Come on up. Come on up.
Come on up.
Hey everyone, Fletcher and Amy Ellington here from Live It Up. In the investment world, ROI stands for Return on Investment. Well, how does better health, better wealth, and better relationships sound for ROI? Join us every week right here on NCW Life and learn how to invest in the most important asset, you.
We're going to answer your questions and provide some weekly inspiration so you can create a life that you love. Join us on Live It Up.
When the people you serve are your friends and family, you see the world a bit differently. You understand that your survival depends on the health and strength of your relationships. Your word is your reputation, and that doing the right thing is the only way of life that matters. At Confluence Health, we remain humble. Trust is a gift that is earned, a privilege, an honor. And we remain grateful for the trust you place in our hands.
Okay, we're back. Street Talk and Other Stuff. Now, I do want to again thank my guest today, Mr. José Cuevas.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for being here. Again, you're running for
District 1.
Wenatchee City Council, specifically in District 1, okay? And we'll see your name on the ballot coming up this November, right?
Yes, sir.
And I'm sure we'll see you doorbelling and
Yes,
putting up, I don't know if you're going to do signs or stuff.
Yes,
but-
I'm going to be doing signs. I'll be knocking on doors. Please open the doors. I'm not nobody else. I'm not selling no items. I just want to come say hi, and I want to hear your voice so I can represent out there in the community.
Good.
So
Well, we'll look forward to that.
yes.
Okay, but Ann, I want to push these two theater shows that are coming up again. We got The Tempest, which is playing again this weekend. It's not the longest Shakespeare play. If you've never seen a Shakespeare play, this is a good one to get introduced to. They do a great job. You'll like it. Trust me on this. But again, Hands on a Hard Body, which is the Hot August Night Show coming up, is going to open on August 1st. It's going to run 3 weekends. Tickets can be found at the Numerica Performing Arts Center box office. You can just, you just Google Wenatchee PAC or Wenatchee Performing Arts Center. It'll come up. It'll tell you where to get the tickets, and you can go there. This is really a great show. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen a Hot August Night Show.
No, I haven't.
I'm going to nag you.
But I'm gonna come and
So
see
you
it.
come,
Yes,
so-
yes. We want to see it.
It's really cool because the way Jamie Dunnigan stages it, he puts the audience on the stage. The people aren't sitting out. You've been to the Performing Arts Center,
Yes,
right?
yes,
They're not
yes.
sitting out in the seats. They're sitting on the stage. So you're like this close to the actors and stuff. And that really does a great job in increasing the intensity of the thrill of the performance. But it's got a great cast, got some real heavyweights in it. It's got some great music. Trust me on this, you'll like it,
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, and my wife Arlene, she got a recipe for armadillo that'll worth the notch on your bill. You trust me? That's one of my lines. But hey, Street Talk and Other Stuff. Mike Maddog, Magnotti, appreciate you being here. We're going to be back next week with Rio Sandage, the songbird for the Wenatchee Big Band. But hey, thanks for tuning in. Have a great week. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.